This was so good. And I don't say this often. Read the book too. Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host, Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'll be talking about Project Hail Mary. It's a new movie from Lord and Miller starring Ryan Gosling. It's one of the few times I've actually read the book before seeing the movie. I read the book twice in a row, back to back. It was that good. I was excited for the movie. I saw it in IMAX. It's an experience. It looks beautiful. The colors pop. The sound design is incredible. It is 2 hours and 40 minutes, but I think it's worth it. It's a lot that goes into this movie. They take a lot of the science jargon that's in the book. They take it out of the movie so you can better understand it. I'm going to try to explain like the story aspects without going into too many details. The story is told in flashbacks, in a series of flashbacks. It's explained more in the book. Grace wakes up, doesn't know where he's at, doesn't know his name, and we spend a little bit of time with him on the ship, and then something happens and like a memory is triggered, and that's where we learn a little bit more about him. In the movie, we immediately get his name, we spend time on the ship, and then it just shows us something on Earth. It's not explained well in the movie that a memory is being triggered. Okay? So, story-wise, the sun is getting dimmer, right? And if you can imagine a line from the sun to Venus, they call that Petrova line. And that line is made up of cells. So scientists want to study the cells. So they get some, and this woman named Strat, she is the person in charge. Like the governments all came together. They put her in charge to figure out how to save the planet. She recruits Grace and wants him to figure out, what's going on with these cells. He figures it out, and he names the cells astrophage, aka star eater. So basically, the cells are eating the sun, and then they're going to Venus, and they're trying to figure out why. They check different, areas of space, and it's this one star that's not infected. Forgot the name. It's not being infected by the astrophage. They need to figure out why. So their plan is to go to the star, figure out why, send probes back to Earth so they can save Earth. That's the gist of it. Grace ends up in space. Not going to get into all of that. But while he's out there, he meets this alien. Names him Rocky. Rocky is, just as it says, he's a rock, right? He doesn't have a face. He doesn't have eyes. He doesn't have a mouth. He's a rock like spider. He has a bunch of arms, and he runs into Grace. He speaks in whale song. Again, in the book, more details about Grace and Rocky's exchange. Like, they take some things out, obviously, for the movie, and they add things to the movie to just make it a better movie-going experience. You get more details in the book, more back and forth between characters, more conversations between characters in the book. And it's not to say that the movie is bad. The movie is incredible. So when he meets Rocky and they are figuring out how to communicate, it's just a beautiful thing. And yes, it's a space movie, but it's also a movie about friendship. About just meeting someone, found family. That's what the movie is about. And Grace and Rocky spend so much time together because they're there for the same mission. Rocky is trying to save his planet just as Grace is trying to save his. And they learn how to communicate with each other. And Rocky is the thing that they had to get right for this movie. Because in the book, he's so funny, and he's very smart. He's an engineer, and he can build different things, and he's smarter than Grace. In the book, it's said a lot. Like, Grace says it a lot. Like, this guy is way smarter than me. He's a lot older. They live a lot longer, and he's learning so much from Rocky, but Rocky is also learning things from Grace that his people don't know about. And that you see that in the movie. You see their relationship grow, and they care about each other. They have a mission, but they care about each other a lot. And it's like, it's beautiful to see. And you can feel the emotion from Rocky, even though he doesn't have a face. Like, he emotes a lot, and just the way he asks questions, you will love Rocky. And like, you may say, oh, the movie is too long, or I don't understand this part. You will love Rocky. I guarantee that. So, they work together to try to figure out why this one star is not infected. How can we save our planet? And it's just an emotional ride. You spend time in space with them, but you also go back to Earth and you see how we got to that point with Grace and why he's there, how he's there. And it just, some of those moments, it just hits you in your heart, right? You get the feels like, man, this is really well done. Especially if like you read the book and you know what's going to happen, but seeing it on the big screen, it's just like they did that really well. And like I said in the beginning, I don't get to say this often, but read the book. Not because, oh, the book is way better, but the book just gives you a little bit more details about certain things. And it's just like a companion piece. Like they go together really well. And it's just, and it's an experience I think you should, go see in the theaters. IMAX preferably, because it just, when he's in space, it looks crazy. Like it really does. It's one of my favorite space movies, obviously, but like Project Hail Mary, it's really that good. People are gonna say, oh, it's being hyped up. No, it's really that good. So go check it out. Project Hail Mary. Did you read the book? Did you go see the movie? What is your favorite part of the book? Let me know in the comments. Like I said, Rocky is just, he's incredible. I love Rocky. I love everything about Rocky. I don't know what my favorite thing in the book is, but Rocky is going to probably be a part of it. But those are just my thoughts. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Deuces.